Winter cut day 18. We're hitting back today. Normally I'd like to hit legs because with dumbbell pullovers there can be some back soreness, but there wasn't any today. So that's great. But we have our little stack lined up here. We're going to have a C4 Starburst flavor, some sea salt, multivitamin. We're going to start off this back day, I guess back in biceps, with biceps. So we're going to probably do single arm preacher curls. I want to get 45 pounds today for like 7 or 8 reps. And that's really the goal because I've been getting like 5 and 6. And I really want to try to PR. And that's where, PRing is the most important. Those little progressions over time. I want to be able to do in a year from now, like 50 pounds for 8, in the same manner. You mean to tell me my arms wouldn't be bigger from that? You know what I'm saying, Dad?
I know what you're saying.
So, anyway, though, I got to slam all this pretty quick. And I got to tell you guys, when you slam these liquids and, all this random crap, it can make your tummy a little upset. So, it just depends, though, on if you've eaten beforehand. I didn't eat anything today, so it might make my tummy a little upset, but nothing I can't handle. So, I'll measure this out real quick. If you want a small muscle like your biceps to get bigger, a lot of guys will recommend that you do things that are not very measurable, like barbell cheat curls, for example. And yeah, if you learn your own form and you're consistent with it, and you know for a fact that the form is the same on every rep, then yeah, you could get bigger biceps doing barbell cheat curls. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend that over a traditional curl. There is concentric adaptations that need to occur, right? Not just eccentric ones. And you're going to be getting benefits from both. So with that said, I would recommend to progress any muscle group that is small, like the biceps, find something that's loadable that you can be consistent with and that you can progress with long term and train really hard. And especially something that's comfortable in your joints. So for me, what checks all the boxes is a single arm preacher curl with a dumbbell. Not only is the strength curve perfect, because that's where the biceps have the best leverage from 0 to 90 degrees, the motor unit recruitment is a lot higher. So long term, you're looking at you can get more reps each week because it's very isolated. It's very easy to kind of just muscle through another rep and progress week to week because the motor unit recruitment is so high, especially if you're taking a rest between sets. So that's kind of the goal here, guys. I mean, the goal here is to get 20-inch arms. That's the end goal. Will I get that? I have no idea. But we're at least shooting for it. And I don't want to get 20-inch arms at like an obese weight, so.
What's wrong with an obese weight?
Got the salt down. It tasted a little bit crappy, not gonna lie. I'm too used to pampering myself with liquid IV these days, so. We got, I don't know how measurable this is to be exact, but I just know that it's pretty similar to a tablespoon. So, anyway. Now we're on to the vitamin, and then all we have left to drink is the C4, which I think I might sip in the car. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. This is something that you please tell my heart a long time ago. You gave me the opportunity to do at this new church event, but yeah. Oh, of course. It's cool because it's like. Shoes. I think that was 5 or something. I don't really know. But either way, I'd say the form was a little better there anyway. So, at least for the first rep, I gotta make it to where I can cleanly pause the bottom on all these reps. So, we'll get that eventually, but in the meantime, we'll appreciate where we're at. We've done 2 sets at this point on each arm. I'm gonna do 1 more set for each arm. And then we're gonna move on to some hammer preachers. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna reduce the volume. I'm gonna do 1 set of hammer preachers per arm starting now. So instead of 3 sets each arm for supinated curls, I'm gonna do 3 sets total of elbow flexion. 2 sets being supinated, 1 set being hammer. So, we're gonna hit some pull-ups. That wasn't too bad. Forearm pump is pretty nice too. We're gonna do some heavy wrist curls. We'll go for 80 for 4. Five, let's go. That's how you get big forearms. Don't listen to any of their BS. If you want big forearms, go heavy. Really, really heavy. And do better each week. Come on now, man. Last week I could do 80 for 3. This week I could do 80 for 5. And the forearm measurement, you'll see, by this time next year, will be an inch bigger. I guarantee it. Well, I don't want to say that, but it'll be a lot bigger. It might be 2 inches bigger, or it might be a half an inch bigger. I don't know. But if I could do 100 for 5, God. I mean, who would have bigger forearms at that point? Only like arm wrestlers, man, and some top, high-level bodybuilders. I'm gonna address this again. You see me lean into it like this, right? Because it allows my wrist to be in pronation more, the more I lean forward. And if I wrist curl in supination, it like locks up my wrist and it feels weird, okay? So I'd rather be able to wrist curl pain-free in a weird way that doesn't look good than hurt my wrist and never wrist curl again. You know, leaning helps a lot. You guys should do it if you can't handle traditional supinated curls. I made a video about this before and a lot of people said that it helped. So another thing too, when I'm wrist curling, I'll show you guys. The key is to have the actual dumbbell not straight across your hand like this, but over the center of your radius and ulna above your palm. If you have it like this, you can be way stronger. So, and it feels more natural. Anything to make it feel more natural. Oh yeah! Make sure you self-spot. Could you imagine being able to like pick the dumbbell up like this and like pick it up? That'd be crazy. Brian Shaw probably could. He's done crap like that before. The Thomas inch dumbbell. I'd say every single person who actually has a desire to get bigger forearms watch me first and foremost because I learned from the greats. But look at arm wrestlers, man. What do? They all go very heavy and they train all the functions of the forearm. It's very simple, just like any other body part. You can't neglect your forearms, you know. If you want the back part of your forearm to be big, do wrist extensions. If you want this part to be big, do flexion. If you want this part to be even more developed and crazy looking, do pronation, heavy. You know? But a lot of you guys claim you don't have time for forearms. It's silly. This is my first time trying something like this. It's a little weird, but I think back grip, trap bar, farmer holds, I guess. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna set it onto some platforms, make it higher up so that way it's not so hard on the bottom, but more so just hard here where I can hold it. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do differently and hopefully better is I'm going to actually eat some carbs, some physical carbs, and maybe a little bit of protein because my stomach felt really unsettled for today's workout. So I find that whenever I don't eat, but I have, you know, salt water and honey and an energy drink and coffee, like these things can make my stomach feel unsettled if I have no solid food. So I'm going to eat some solid food. Solid food with a purpose. Hopefully that solid food will have enough carbs and protein or whatever to give me a nutritional benefit and a performance enhancing effect, so to speak. So I'm going to make you guys fully aware. I am still calling this winter cut because that's what I intend on committing to, but I have been cheating a lot lately and I intend on continuing to cheat on my diet probably until the new year's over, maybe even like a week and a half in, and then I'm going to really dial in, really make sure I get off probably another 20 pounds from where I'm at right now. I'm probably like 165 right now. So I want to get down to 145, see where I'm at, see how lean I am. If I'm lean enough, I'll start a bulk. But yeah, I don't even know what to, I don't even really know what else to say. You know, my arms are pretty freaking decent. I think they're a decent strong point of mine. But again, 20-inch arms is the goal. Anyway, I mean, I'm just talking nonsense at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for tomorrow. All right, have a good one.